The issue first gained currency after a 25-year-old farmer of Monkey Mountain was jailed for 3 years for the possession of 18 grams of cannabis for the purpose of trafficking. It was argued that judicial unfamiliarity served as one of the detriments to his case. Mr. McCormick of the Guyana Human Rights Association, during an exclusive interview with Nightly News, offered key recommendations to promote real balance and equality in the justice system.
The magistrates need to start being more realistic and sensible in the way they are applying the law. The judicial system itself needs they need a policy on sentencing. We need a consistent policy that everyone involved knows what to expect when certain crimes are committed, and the gravity of the crime will be reflected in the kind of sentence that is applied. And it's always, of course, poor people who end up in prison.
The Guyana Human Rights Association's spokesman at that instance called for leniency to be a resort of the magistracy, even if they are limited by judicial constraints. Mr. McCormick also posited that considerations should be taken on the type of drug, since the major traffickers of cocaine are rarely convicted. President Granger, in a recently launched informative series captioned The Public Interest, expressed similar sentiments. The president, like Mr. McCormick, thinks that the human aspects must be explored.
I don't believe that personally people should be given custodial sentences for small amounts of marijuana. Cocaine is different, but I could never accept that a mother of children would be separated and put in jail for small amounts of marijuana. So the law will have to be changed, and we're going to be working on that in 2016.
The piece of legislation that will need to be reviewed is the Psychotropic Substances Act, which provides stern stipulations governing the convictions and sentences for narcotic-related offenses. Magistrates have their hands tied in the exercise of leniency by this very act. The president noted that while Cabinet has not held formal discussions on the issue, it is one that will be attracting the attention of its government.
It's a contributory factor to overcrowding, and I've used my discretion to grant amnesty to particularly young persons and women who have been convicted for what I would call misdemeanors. So we're going to ease up the pressure, maybe 50 or 60 at a time. More will be coming at Christmas. Some of them will be home for Christmas.
As part of the 2015 Independence Day celebrations, President Granger pardoned 60 youths that were serving jail time for minor, non-violent offenses. He detailed that this was part of a plan to not only ease overcrowding, but to provide second chances. While the president is promising a review of the act, which is very welcomed by various stakeholders, he already has streamlined a plan of his own to ease the pressure.
Every independence, definitely. Christmas maybe. Independence, yes.
For HGP Nightly News, Kingsley Bryan.